Okay.
Alright, so we're good for real this time?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, along with gnomes, dwarves, dragonborns, giants, and everything in between. Welcome to another episode of the Azaron Chronicles Midnight Merchants Edition. This is our second campaign for the Azaron Chronicles. Quick recap over last session. While the Midnight Merchants were on their way to the Kari village, they ran into another party that are hunting giants. The Midnight party asked them to see if they want to assist, see if the Midnight Merchants wanted to assist them in hunting a giant, where the Midnight Merchants agreed to help the giant hunting party. The group manages to find and kill a hill giant. However, in the process, one of the giant hunting group members is killed, squashed like a tin can. Firebeard claims the sword of the fighter that has died, while Frederick feasts on the face of the hill giant. Then the party discussed how to claim the giant's weapon, where they inevitably decide to leave the giant's weapon where it lay, after tipping the cart over. The party does make it to Amakir village and deliver the goods. The Midnight Merchants discuss Frederick's eating the giant's face before they go to bed, where they receive a long rest.
That weapon would be great for us.
Yeah.
We may have to go back with force.
So, after they have delivered the goods, the Midnight Merchants decide to head back to Finery Town and decide to meet up at Mayori's shop, where we will be picking up tonight.
Okay. So. That was fucking hectic. What do y'all think?
I still think we could have figured a way to get that weapon.
We're just gonna have to go back with force.
Forrest, road trip.
Where are we going?
But you know the way, right?
Sure.
Okay. Since we're back at my shop, it's probably best that I get working on orders, so I'm gonna have to stay here.
I guess me and Forrest are
Got there?
Fraser.
Who was that?
This was in the shop.
That's Frederick.
Okay.
Over there.
Rebecca.
Uh-huh.
Firebeard.
Uh-huh.
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 This one. Alright, so the party sees a new face in the shop.
Yeah, who was that?
Can we help you?
I'm asking Forrest. Who was that?
That's our new hire. With all the work that has to be done in the big shop, I figured we could go ahead and hire one too. She just helps clean up and takes inventory. That's about it.
Okay. Are we getting any money coming in to pay for this?
Yeah.
As long as you know.
Yes, boss.
Here's my bookkeeper. Alright, I need to find
And while the party is sitting there discussing their most recent adventure walks in a finely dressed gentleman wearing green robes, a red hat, and has a scroll in his hand.
Can
Hello
we help?
there.
Green robe, red hat.
Yes.
Tacky.
Yes, I'm looking for the owner of this establishment.
Maori, somebody's looking for you.
If it's the tax people, I'm not here.
Are you tax people?
No, actually, I'm a
It's not
representative,
tax people.
of the Merchants Guild here in town.
Some guild, merchant guild, something.
Oh God. I'll be out in a moment. I'm indecent. Stall them.
Maori's not available at the moment. What can I help you with?
Well, I have this letter here that requests pretty much an invitation to join our Merchants Guild. Well, this would allow us merchant-related jobs to come in to help boost the shop's inventory and or economy, along with odd and end jobs that would come in from other merchants that need help either with delivering goods, establishing connections, or whatever else you might need.
I don't know much about that, so you're gonna have to wait right there till Maori's able to get in here.
All right.
I had those simple.
Yeah. Sure, we can say it.
Are those the same one?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I did.
Obviously, you didn't tell me enough where I pay attention. This is just gonna have to stand in for Gusher for now.
Okay.
I will put him off to the side until he's relevant. Oh, bitch, sleeping Jesus.
We'll bring you back in though.
Alright.
Person from the Merchants Guild would want to talk to you.
Greetings, I am Maori.
Hello there, madam. I'm here to extend an invitation to you to come join the Merchants Guild. We will be able to help establish the connections in other towns and villages, along with helping you directing people to your shop for whatever odds and ends that you might sell.
Well, a lot of that sounds good. I do have some connections and trades of my own. I can fuck the place. What was it? I have
Nicholas Town or Nicholas City?
no. It's the other. In the,
Hawk Meadows? Are you talking about the smithery?
I have an order for 50 firearms for them.
Oh, Ravnica.
Yeah, that's what it is.
you.
That's- I have the order for the Celestial Guild, and I'll make some ale trade and stuff, but I mean, I'm willing to hear out whatever you have.
It's just an invitation. It does not mean you have to come by the guild, see what we have to offer. And maybe you'll find something that will bring that is of interest to you, or maybe not. Either way, this is just a friendly outreach.
Now, I'm asking you as DM outside of all of this, is this the direction you're wanting to go with the game?
I'll go based off whatever decision you make. This will make things easier.
Okay, so that'll give me time to find a better meaning for Joshua. I'll have an entire year. Who knows? I might order it off the hero force. Okay, yeah. Where are you established currently?
But we have a local guild hall right here in Farmery Town that is near the shipping yard that is on the lake.
Mayora should know this, but she's blanking at the moment. Okay,
If you were to go out to your shop, it's to the left.
Alright, yes, I know where you're speaking of. Now.
Again, just come by anytime you want and just look around.
They already have mostly you don't get the fuck out. Up until she started doing this with these bucks, she's never really gone out unless she's, you know, actual buggy carries there and back.
Yeah.
It's exciting for her.
Just come by anytime you want. Come speak to one of our members, figure out what it is that we are about, and we can go from there.
Alright. Okay, I guess we know what we're doing today. What's his name? Taka.
Yeah.
Would you like to accompany us?
I'll come by and check it out. Seems interesting.
Okay, so that'd be yes, I will accompany you. Anybody got a map?
Not a.
Forrest, we got a map.
What you looking for, boss?
Of the general area. I'm trying to show on the map where we were with the forest giant, so he can go get the fucking back. Well,
With the hill giant?
yeah.
Let me go and back and see. Here.
It's all good if you don't. But yeah, it never hurts to look.
Exactly.
Just starts pulling. Well, you don't see him, but you just hear him rumbling, sliding some boxes.
We hear
around.
crates moving.
Yeah.
Don't get fired. What are they getting paid for?
To make sure the shelves are stocked and clean.
You know what? We don't have to close down shop if he leaves. No. Oh no, I don't trust him. What?
No. Alright, he just spread the map out on the desk.
Spreads it out on this, huh?
Spreads the map out, yeah. What you looking for, boss?
Alright, so would I recall this knowledge?
Why not make a history check?
First roll of the evening, it's gonna suck ass. 8 plus 1, so 9. Wait a minute, make sure that didn't actually change that.
We both are gonna make a history check to see if we can recall.
Okay.
Yes, I was correct. No.
Frederick, me.
You remember that it was near a road.
Alright, that's already on you.
So what is this, insider history?
History.
I made a 15. He made an 8.
Yeah, Taka's not even going on here.
Really? Because
Taka's got a -1. For
look at
history.
his feet. Is that good for you?
I made a 15.
You remember that there were rocks around. It was on a dirt road. It was on the way to Alcaminos. Or Amakir Village, not Alcaminos. On the way to Amakir Village. It was. I will say you remember a lot of details, but based on the map, you can't tell exactly where it was.
Can I give him a generalized location?
Yes.
Okay.
So you tell him it's somewhere between Alcamir Village and Alcaminos.
looking at his shit here and well, let's just write it down and then okay.
Okay. Well, outside of what is currently going on, Minotaurs have a perfect memory of mazes and mazes, I believe.
Okay, so that's a rape thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, that none of that shit's on there. So he should just be able to say, yeah, hey. But also feeling like what their player would actually do, they would remain silent.
Let me make sure I get
But I feel like that's something that they would actually do. I'm trying to go based on how I feel they would feel, which is kind of fucking difficult.
Like somebody that we can sparkle.
Private recall. We always know
At
what
least
the
that's
direction is
easy,
going.
got it.
We need to navigate or distract. Okay, so you can have he has advantage on wisdom survival check you make with navigating or tracking. I can see the argument for this being
I mean, it says they've got rolls, so
I won't say this. It's a survival, wisdom survival.
well, their history is -1.
Matt.
10.
He's like, I can tell you by instinct where it is, but I do not recall the location as far as map relation goes.
I'm rolling shit.
I gave a generalized location.
Generalized location, don't go back to you get.
So
I do not tell Forrest that. I would never tell Forrest that.
So he looks at Taka and says, "You mind coming with me?"
That's so long.
Taka says, "Yes." Yeah, I'll come with you as long as I get out of this village or this town. I don't like towns very much.
Yeah, we're gonna be here a lot longer.
Alright, so now you see about the same size. He's not necessarily riding on the back.
Yeah.
Like, Taka's only like a foot shorter than
Puppies! Puppies!
That's my job, okay?
So you see both of them just head out the door.
Better not be no damn buses.
Before he gets off, he says to the new hired hand, "You're up for 3 days. Come back in about 3 days."
That's my over.
And they go off.
She leaves.
Has
Well,
Forrest
she's gonna finish up stocking.
Has Forrest paid her yet?
No.
Okay.
Hired workers get paid at the end of the month.
Okay, that works. I ain't gotta worry about paying her right now. I'm feeling bad about her buying groceries. Okay, let's go.
So now it's just y'all three left. What do you want to do?
Maori changes out of her adventuring outfit, puts on a puts on a dress.
Okay, so some nice attire.
Yes.
What do you want to do? You still got that sword that you need to attend to.
You still have the firearm.
Huh?
I'm gonna work on attuning to the sword.
Alright, so you go back to your house.
So I was waiting on him to say I was waiting on her to say we're going to the merchant guild.
Oh, okay. You need about an hour to
It takes
How-
me about an hour to get
So
ready.
how long does it take her to get ready?
Well, if she wants to take an hour to get ready.
Well, I got to, pick out the right dress. I'm thinking something
Okay,
like
so we'll say within that hour you attend to your new sword.
Cool.
So as you're sitting there, as the hour is coming to a close, you hear a voice. Hello, how are you?
What the? What? Who's there?
quit distracting me.
It is I, the Kenrick blade.
You can talk?
Yes. As you see the gem on it flash, so bright red as it speaks to you. Frederick goes over there and says, "Why are you talking to your sword?"
I want to roll a, cause I've never heard a sword talk.
Okay.
I want to roll to make sure it's not Frederick trying to trick me.
All right,
Double
roll
trust.
inside.
14.
Motherfucker.
14.
Do you not trust your new blade as the gem flashes?
Sorry, just not used to these things talking.
Bad roll for that.
Not used to my weapons talking.
Well, this one does, so you better get used to it.
Okay then. How many folks you killed?
Hmm. Weapon does not kill, only the wound does.
How many folks have you been used to kill with?
Oh, my previous owner, let's see, we killed maybe about 1,000 demons, 50 giants, and no people, none that were good, I shall say.
Neat.
And this blade is a dual hand blade with the handguard curving up. The sword is a nice steel, shining steel, with a crease down the middle of it that leads to the tip. Two flare pieces near the hilt, kind of like a bronze handle with a black near the front piece of the sword with a red ruby.
So does it hurt when I sharpen you?
By no means does that hurt.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming Mayori would have something sharpened weapons with a shop.
Every time he strikes it with a sharpening stone, their thing orgasms a little more. We will corrupt this good sword. Okay, sometime in between all of that, Maori does come out. And, I mean, if you're looking for something,
I was just gonna.
there is an assistant.
While I'm waiting, I'm gonna ask the assistant if they have anything to sharpen the sword with.
Make her work for her fucking
Sharpening the sword with. I believe maybe over here with the weapons. And as she walks over to the middle
That sounds
table,
like
with
I
the
was
weapons,
tired 3 hours ago.
as she walks over there to the weapons, where on the table where the weapons are, she looks around a little bit and she sees the whetstone on the table beside the weapon bench, pretty much.
Okay,
So here you go.
I'm gonna start using it to sharpen the sword.
Okay. And you hear a nice little
Followed by, oh,
I will not lie, that does feel nice.
You
to be
like
sharpened
that?
After a while. Yes, feels very nice. Like getting a bat, a throwing bat.
See, I'm just gonna sit there while I'm waiting on Maori to finish getting ready to sharpen the sword.
All right.
Frederick to me like, yeah, I think he's done went mad. I heard him trying to talk to his sword like I can talk.
You know what? As long as he keeps that shit to himself while we're at the Merchant's Guild. And I guess it's work done. I don't remember what role I gave him, but as long as he does it, he can go as nuts as he wants. What the fuck did I hire you to do? Why do I keep you around?
Cart driver.
Yeah, I'm able to drive carts.
He has vehicle proficiency. You can hire guard.
There was a specific reason.
I can make ammunition.
Weren't you
Stone sign maker. I would make
in
new sign.
charge of the mines or something?
I don't.
Of the mining operation?
No.
No?
I could be. I'm a mountain dwarf.
Oh no.
Oh no! We found another boy.
We found the void under the void. The green. I figured it out. I hired you specifically for something. It was to replace the elephant's position.
Well, he was a cartographer.
I ain't no good at that.
Okay, so it was to replace somebody else. I think the goblin just to be my bitch boy.
Possible. I think that's what it was, because he would do anything that you asked him to.
And now he's starting to refuse that shit. He's growing a backbone. I'm teaching him well. I say, come on, y'all. We're talking to yourself while we're there.
I'm not talking to myself. The sword talks. And do y'all not hear it?
No, and I mean, if you do, fine. But, you know, not in public, please. Just like diddling with yourself, not in public. Or in my case at all. Don't diddle at all. That's straight up lie.
Is Frederick wearing a mask? I can't remember.
He is. He's wearing the child mask.
Yeah, that's where my mask went.
So all y'all see is just, how did you describe it again? A smiling porcelain doll?
Pretty much just black and white. Just you're basically looking into a void,
So that's what y'all are looking at right now.
but it's got the creepiness of the porcelain doll mixed with the creepiness of the void.
Think about like the Annabelle
Yeah,
case.
and Mayari puts that on when she's nervous.
Alright, so y'all heading to the Merchant's Guild?
Yeah,
Alright.
she needs to get another one, or get him a replacement for that one.
Because I do not have a Merchant Guild map up yet and available, we'll just use this for the time being.
It's an open field. I bet there's a scarecrow in it.
Those merchants.
It's fucking Sheba, and why is her merchants in my town? There's only room for one of us in this town. I got my firearm, what about you?
So, I will say, as y'all come up into the Merchants Guild, y'all see 4 buildings that are encircled around in this treetop.
Wait, we're at a treetop?
Yeah.
Damn elves. I say as an elf.
I'm just gonna look unease because I don't want being off the ground.
Okay. With several shipping crates that are outside, some of them.
I'll make you feel a hold my purse.
What would y'all like to do?
Well, I'd like to find whoever's in charge, or find somebody who can point me to whoever's in charge. I show them the invitation whenever I find them. And I wasn't joking, bitch boy. Hold my purse. I don't call you bitch boy, but I call you bitch boy.
I'm all the way back. You have to get the virgin and get me.
I'll throw it. No, I better not do that next there. You're in there. That's all that's in there.
Not to mention how short I am is liable to go over my head, not the treetop.
Alright. So here is the merchant representative. He's the same guy who pretty much brought y'all the letter. He's from the company. Glad y'all could show up.
This is my lawyer. And this is my dwarf.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr.
Firebeard.
No, this is to the lawyer.
Blacklip.
Who?
Blacklip.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacklip. That is a very interesting face. Interesting mask that you have on there. It's hello there, Mr. As he turns
Firebeard.
Hello, Mr. Firebeard. How are you doing?
As they do that, I said, lean in, say the mask is working. It's doing its purpose.
Firebeard's gonna respond. A little uneasy. Why'd you have to put this thing in a treetop? Why not on the ground?
Well, the elves like their trees.
Okay. Doesn't mean we could have been on the ground in the trees.
It's not. I'm just here to help run it.
Okay, so I slap the one behind me so he can slap the dwarf.
Okay.
I say pass them along as I do it.
So Frederick goes. I was told to pass it along.
I would see it coming, so.
That's the whole point. She knows you're gonna get this.
So
I hit Frederick. That's all that matters.
so
Wait with it.
and then roll. Let's see if you die. Roll dexterity check. Just straight dexterity.
Well,
I would say you see it and dodge out of the way fairly quick. If your sword says, "Watch out!" Good dodge.
Someone taught him how to dodge.
you can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a bullet.
Yeah. He couldn't learn to dodge with foot. Dodge.
Anyways. Something for this.
So I was told I could be given all sorts of things. What do I need to give in return? So we keep having a 3 cents on it now. But anybody who hits me gets fired. I'm in my pretty dress, so I don't want to ruin it. Alright. Well, we don't actually have 3 cents on it, we should.
How tall am I compared to them?
Now, I was about to say, I guess we do have a conversation about what exactly we're.
How tall do you compare to them?
How tall is Frederick?
Uh,
He didn't put that.
I'm 4'9". Frederick, I think, is like 6 foot.
yeah. I think it's about the same height as you.
And being a dwarf, you're probably about the same height as me.
Yeah, I'm 4'8".
I'm literally an inch taller than you.
So where did I come up to on Frederick? Where would 4'8" come up to on 6'?
Probably his nipples.
I would think so, yeah.
If I were a little shorter, I was gonna headbutt his ass and pass along just like that.
He has to get on his knees.
Exactly.
Okay. I know I made something for this.
Yeah, how we were discussing some of it earlier. So good. First one in a while. Any more after this, I'm gonna have to leave. Somebody else gonna have to leave. If we have any more for a while.
I'm down. Just need to know when.
He's gonna print me off some more character sheets. We'll have to come down here one day and we'll make a character sheet because it does take a hot minute. I got a few characters and I guess the first session. But we need to be discussing this game, but first session we could probably fight. I got that ball.
I've never played Fallout. I played Skyrim. I've never played Fallout.
Futuristic.
A Skyrim with nuclear fallout.
Really fun. You would enjoy it if you enjoyed Skyrim.
Yeah.
But getting back to this game, I bundle us up and have an actual conversation. We don't fuck around.
I want to look over. I want to look over everything. Make sure it's good. See if I can get us more money.
That would be lovely. Make sure we're coming out on the better end of this. I don't mind giving, but you know, better end of this. And as far as you, freaking out about the ground thing.
Alright, so some of this might be retconned in the future. FYI, I had stuff, but I can't find it at the moment. Probably find it right back to
Buddy.
who's dead.
Yep, that's why it's laying down like that.
That was the Minotaur. Not Minotaur, but the elephant.
Yeah. Had a lot of boys coming in. None of them was November boys that elephant.
That
He let me ride on him. And I'm not correcting that.
Alright, so what would you like to know? What would you like to see? As the representative turns back.
Well, I need to get more money flowing in. More connections would be nice. I go into a rant about my firearms. We're not going to go over all of that again. But I tell them about my firearms. And asking if they deal with anything similar. I can provide that as a service.
I don't think so. Not in this location. So your fire department would be an excellent addition to the guild.
But what's
Well-
in it for us?
Well, something like I was telling y'all back in the shop. Quest. We get requests every once in a while to hire adventurers for some of the local merchants around here to go off and maybe acquire some rare bird or magical item. If you all are in need of gold coin flow, we could set it up to where we have a large caravan that is escorted by some adventurers, with y'all's goods included, obviously, to a neighboring village or region, depending on y'all's notoriety.
Alright, well,
Not to mention, if you go to neighboring towns or cities that also host a guild hall, y'all get to stay there for free. Given that if there's rooms available,
if this is the same guy that delivered the message, which is kind of weird, but he could just talk to me at my shop. But if this is the same guy, I'd say, well, I got that, connection in Ravnica, and then I tell him about my connection in Nicholas. I tell him about my ale trade. Am I just making up the mining thing?
I think you are, because I know about smithing. So you were talking to someone in Alchemist about smithing.
Okay,
So that way your barrel production can be increased.
I'm not sure where the mining thing
I don't
came
know
in.
what happens with you.
About the law firm that we have in our business. Like all of this is one business.
Okay, well that is very interesting. So that's good that you have some, that you have an HR rep pointing to Mr. Frank or Mr. Blacklip.
Mr. Blacklip. Yeah. And
And by the way, so my name is Jonathan. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself.
Mayoria.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Mayoria.
Mayori just completely blanks on that. Throwing his big baby. Well, and you are aware this is Mr. Blacklip.
Thorn's gonna get off the steps.
He handles all of the legal that thing.
Yeah, he just starts walking all around, kind of.
Yeah. And Firebeard. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to insult you while I'm trying to make this Firebeard is very handy. He pretty much does whatever required. If y'all need, another hand for, traveling to another town guard or whatever.
At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the sword. Just an airstrike, because I have a cleaning cloth or something on me.
Okay.
Just be like, we're very productive at weaponry, aren't we, girl?
Yes.
Who are you calling a girl?
Shut up and play on.
You do realize no one else can hear you. Everyone else just sees you polishing your sword, looking great.
I say he's very enthusiastic about his sword. He just got it, and it's like, I think it's super expensive, and he understands that better than any of us. makes him feel powerful. I mean, I don't want to take it from him. So he has started talking to it. That is, but I don't see that as a problem.
Me personally, I think he's a little mad.
So Jonathan pulls out a monocle, as you see it kind of gleam, real, just keep gleam, and he's staring intently at your sword now. He said, "Oh, it's magical. Well, that explains why you're talking to it. It must be sentient."
And I didn't think it was going to go that far, getting the sense, and I figured he'd just be checking how much it was.
Yeah, he cast the identify spell.
Uh,
We must make sure that all business people that we do business with are mentally in their right mind. We can't have anyone, dirtying up the Shiba's name.
I looked Firebit right in the eye. I'm not apologizing.
Wait, y'all thought I was mad? No, this thing talks.
We called you bad. As you can see, we like to have fun.
It's a good thing. It's important to have fun while on the job. Otherwise, it would just be work. And no one enjoys work.
Speaking of jobs, this is Blacklip. How do we make sure we get the best paying jobs? You do realize we offer one of the most unique weapons that you do not have access to in any other guild.
Yes, we do recognize that. So the way that you would get more jobs is, one, by performing jobs that we already are giving you and fulfilling contracts that come through us, along with gaining notoriety in our guild. The more, like, let's say we start y'all off on a couple of easy escorting missions. As time goes on, y'all gain more notoriety. Y'all might start performing more dangerous things like acquiring special weapons that are rare and unique, or attaining special herbs or plants that might need for potion making.
Asking how their connections with Ravnica.
How good are your connections with Ravnica?
We do know about the Orzhov guilds there. I believe that is the merchant guilds there, correct?
You know more about that than I do.
Yes.
I feel like they would serve as the merchant guild.
Taxes.
Yeah. I feel like they would serve as the merchant guild there. This is outside of game people.
Yeah.
So back in game. So we have we're in a working relationship with the Orzhov guild that's over there.
That's funny. I'm an Orzhov representative. According to the background.
Okay, the art connection.
Selesnya.
Yes.
We also have a connection with the Selesnya Guild. This was formed before I joined this group, but apparently they have an arms deal with the Selesnya Guild.
Don't we have connections with another guild there too?
Is it?
The Ither guild?
Yeah, that's the Goblin. One of Maori's previous employees / partners is also part of the Izzet Guild. So you notice we have a lot of connections and we have a lot of stuff, more valuable, more rare items. So instead of starting us off with base level jobs, how would we go about getting more paying jobs, higher paying jobs?
Sell Firebeard like a piece of meat.
Persuasion. I'm trying to persuade him to just go ahead and
Oh shit, that looked like an 18.
24.
24.
Alright. So upon hearing your connections over in Ravnica, along with your unique arms, or along with your unique weaponry that maybe 1 to 2 other shops in the world, or in the continent,
You know what would
actually
also
in the
help?
world do.
The fact that my firearms have those special that holds the bullets.
Oh yeah.
Or revolver
Yeah,
chamber.
the chamber for the bullets or whatever.
Okay.
So that make regular bullets like fire or whatever.
Yeah.
Need to get you a set of the chamber dice.
Got some bullet dice.
Anyways. So upon hearing all of this, he's like, I cannot make the decision to elevate y'all to a higher status. But let me talk
Yeah, but
with
just
the.
put it in the record and let's see what happens.
I will put that in the records and let my boss decide to give y'all the higher paying jobs. See what she approves y'all for. Unless you would like to go and talk to my boss directly.
Well, let's go see if they got any jobs available.
So he takes y'all.
I just make that decision.
So he takes y'all, I will say, into this building, to the job board. As y'all walk in, y'all can see a very organized, neat-looking building. And the job postings on it are very organized to the point where it's even on a lettering system where F is the easiest, with A being the most difficult. And it even goes a little bit beyond those two. Well, no, I won't have that. But those,
Oh no,
That-
no, SSR.
no, it would be more like AAA and stuff.
Hey,
But those would be the ones that are open to all the guild members. So y'all, initially, most of our new members start off in the F category. This is a lot more of our run of the mill stuff. Like,
Yes, but we're not your run of the mill.
no, y'all aren't.
you know, they're gonna come back and they're gonna say, okay, instead of F, B.
I want to push for at least C or B.
There we go.
Just let me explain our ranking system for the most part. So our F category is the easiest, run-of-the-mill jobs, maybe like the safest for the most part. Unless something just comes up to where it makes it more dangerous. Like running into most here is we can guarantee that you will encounter in this category are like small bandit encounters where they're wanting to rob more stuff, or get your gear, or get your supplies that are on the back of your carts. You have your E category where it's a little bit more dangerous. Bandit encounters highly likely, if not you're actually targeting bandit camps themselves. B category, that's where we get into your low grade monsters.
C.
You know, I can
E.
get it for a
Oh,
good month.
E. I've done that.
So we
I've
have
done that in
E,
English.
then D. So D is like your more lower tier categories of monsters, along with higher ranking bandit camps.
Y'all went off of my lettering? I don't know shit.
C is your mid-grade monsters to helping out other merchants and other towns.
You know, I can afford a good fight with a low-grade monster right now.
Maybe some medium-grade monsters. Then, it just keeps going up as far as scaling goes. With A being the most difficult with facing like giants, capturing special.
Well, we just did kill a giant.
I'm telling
Oh, very nice.
That's how I got a shiny sword over there. That's gonna make him a little.
I just sent my ogre friend to go get the weapon for him.
Oh, very nice. But I'll put that in the report too. As he jots down on his little clipboard.
Yeah, we're just telling us an old weapon.
So then,
We're just gonna get stumped.
so
E.T.'s.
this would also be things like you're going into a dragon's den to claim a hoard for the portion of the dragon's hoard, or your
You don't have a board to go for the whole board.
or taking on more of the underground merchant community.
What kind of dragon are we talking here? Young, adult, or ancient, or gargantuan?
It's hard to determine because if they say, hey, this here's a dragon, or hey, there's a dragon problem somewhere,
Well,
just put it in the A tier category until we get more information on what type of dragon it is.
But
I fought a dragon before. That's why I retired.
I mean, I technically have dragon in my blood.
He jots all this down.
They fought the dragon in the village that I retired from.
All they got to do to prove that shit is ask people right now.
Anyways, so let me continue. Let's continue on with it. And as he continues to tour, he should y'all kind of like
What's the origin then?
this here is the return gifts. So like
That still sounds sexual. I'm good with it. Okay.
so here is where you would turn in the request upon completion. Whether that is a letter of completion from like if you're doing so that's here is our return list. Let's say you do a transport mission where you're just delivering a simple transport mission where you're delivering supplies from one city to the next. On completion of that request, you should receive a letter of completion where you will then return here and you will receive your gold for completing that mission. Now, if you're completing higher rank missions, like let's say you're off to kill a monster of some kind, or playing the part to a monster that is, or a getting a plant for a bird that is needed by one of the other guild members.
You mentioned dragons. They have hordes. Sorry to cut you off again. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names, but I'm good with faces. You mentioned dragons. I know dragons have hordes. What about the horde? Or is the guild just after the dragon, or are they after the horde?
Do we get to keep the board?
You get to keep a portion of the gold that comes from this.
What about it? Let's say we find,
What about the weapons?
a legendary suit of armor or something that's been lost for thousands of years. That would definitely help us.
So let's say that a member, a merchant guild, or someone, let's say
We're
a
asking the right
museum,
question.
let's say a museum representative comes in and he's like, hey, there is this ancient set of armor that I have word that is in this area, but it is in a dragon's school.
Okay, see, now that's understandable. We're being sent to get it for a reason, but I'm saying, like, we were sent to slay the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
We found this suit of ancient armor that happens to be, let's say, +3 adamantine.
If you get sent to slay a dragon, then yes, you can keep whatever weapons or armor you collect. It's just the coin. The actual coinage
I can
It's
make
certain-
bags of holding.
a certain percentage has to come back to the guild.
What percentage are we talking?
Let's say y'all. Let's say that y'all claim 10,000 gold pieces. 1,000 of those gold pieces has to come back to the guild.
So 10%?
Yes,
Who do I have to talk to negotiate that?
that would be the guild leader.
Dude, honestly, that's me personally. I mean, the lawyer, yes, but
I
me,
think
that
at least 8%.
stole me. That's why he's my lawyer.
Anyways,
I'd like to negotiate these terms.
okay, we can do. All right, he drops that down on a piece of paper. Start doing this.
Yeah. You know, I have to do this for real, homie. We get into this. This is what that episode is.
So,
Yep.
contract.
But, I mean, what do people expect? We are adventuring to save the world from Azaron, yes. But we're also merchants. I'm the merchant, they're my employee, which by cures, you know, by accusation or whatever. the fuck it is.
Transitive properties.
Yes, transitive properties. They are also merchants. Like at some point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to give Firebeard the ability to say yay or nay on my behalf.
I'm what you call a sword merchant.
At some point, all of them are going to be able to say yay or nay in their field of work on my behalf without actually having to ask me first.
Firebeard just kind of silent, polishing his sword, waiting to be told what to do.
All right,
Waiting on
so
commission.
But polishing your sword.
Fine, I'll polish them all.
Don't forget your other ball.
Honestly, you're thinking my hand axes that I got paired up.
While you're at it, polish these.
Ravnica, the ale. I'm not counting the smuggler yet because you haven't gone back there to teach them how to make your
Fucking A, we got to do that.
It'll be within the year break.
Goodness. Okay, so you're gonna have to calculate all the money for your break.
Yeah.
They are want to make rich. Wants to die killing her husband.
What's the?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it's just pure pettiness. She's gonna kill him as she's dying. So he can't go be with someone else.
Alright, so I got established contracts between two other organizations.
What if he dies on battle?
What else on that? Established contracts between two other organizations. Celestine, what else?
Is it? Yeah, you got it.
Contacts in.
Man, I'm bad with names. What's that one town?
The town I retired from got saved. Got saved. But not Blackwell. The town Firebridge from.
Town of nowhere.
Where the hippo is the mayor.
Fought a dragon.
Fought a dragon, fought a giant.
We have connections to the Feywild.
Mm.
Taka.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they always make friends with the fairies. At least one. They did not go very far, but At least they won't screw us over as bad.
What else?
We have connections with the Hippo Town that I can't remember the name of.
Yeah.
Connections.
We have connections in multiple towns.
L connections, Mystery connections.
Not counting the center yet.
That's something. Sorry.
Arms and
My firearm.
Alright.
We can handle law.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure their lawyers are better than ours. They've probably got like 12.
Also, we can handle funeral arrangements. If you or one of your employees happens, that would be another attitude.
But I don't think any of them have any family, so I'll let it go to me, right?
If it's in their will.
Technically, I think I own that one.
Wherever it is in debt to you, about 300 years old.
You can handle funeral arrangements, job postings. If y'all have any job postings, we can help find workers. If y'all need to find workers,
I need to introduce them to Forrest. He's going to take care of most of the business if I'm gone.
yeah. So let me make sure I got this right. Establish contracts between two other organizations, contracts with Ravnica or connections with Ravnica.
We did tell them about Forrest, right?
Fought a hill giant.
I feel like we did. He met Forrest when he was in the shop.
Connections to Alcaminos and Kamiri or several other villages. And firearms dealer, is that or maker? Is that about it?
That sounds about right.
Or
I tell him I forgot all about one of the most important employees we have there.
oh,
His name is Forrest. He is a Forrest ogre.
He's off to get a giant weapon.
He is my second in command.
You know, from the giant we murdered.
Yeah. He is my second in command.
very nice.
When I'm not around, he'll be the one handling business with y'all. He also handles my books, so
Okay, well, I will either I personally or another representative will talk to him to show him the contract that you do if you choose to sign.
okay. I need my lawyer to look over this.
Alright. And all of this, all of y'all's accomplishments y'all have told me is to get y'all a higher ranking in the job list, right?
Yes. We don't want to make them, pennies. We want to make the dollars.
Right.
And on the percentage back, I think we can do a little bit better than a full 10%.
So this is for outgoing. So
We'll try for 8, but I think so. If they won't budge, we'll stay.
I think we can go for 7% back.
This is a deal that is set for everybody. We're trying to negotiate this shit. This is what makes D&D fun. Maybe not the whole scenario that we're doing, but the whole role play that we're trying to do with them. So glad you did with the lawyer. I don't have a hard time with it.
So out of game, the goal for all of these, or notarizing all of these achievements is to get a higher job ranking
And lower
9
percentage back.
or 8% go back to.
I said 7. That's my aim goal. I'm out again. I'll
9,
settle
8, or 7%.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will settle, if we got to, we will stay at the 10%, but
I have a lawyer like character. He's gonna try.
It's understandable. So the also the percentage back goes to all gold that you earn. So like if a job sergeant says they would pay you 100 gold for completion, 10 of that gold goes back to the. It's not just if you come upon a gold. It's all gold.
Yes, and this is what I was afraid of. Have to pay my money to somebody else.
How much are we looking at per job? How much are we looking at making off of each job?
So your lowest ranking starts off at 25 gold for
I pay my employees more than that.
for each organization. It's like 1 gold a month that you pay.
No, I paid them 31 gold.
31 gold. But these are the little less dangerous jobs. They're the safer jobs. And the goal is, and the idea is that you're supposed to do more in order to increase your notoriety within the game.
Well, which job can we start off with? We don't want to go low jobs. Look at our tracker. We are proven we can handle bigger jobs than that.
Oh, I mean, we didn't. We had to flee, but we did come in contact with the. What was this? Did he call himself? In the force?
The demon thing?
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Neither of these characters were there.
They are. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
The demon thing that we came in contact with on the
Well, we
way.
came across Orchid.
Oh, yeah. The demon lord.
Yeah. I say we did somewhat fight a demon lord. When we
To
did
that, he just
we did
goes-
have to flee, but
to that, everyone, including Frederick, just goes quiet, turns to you, and says, "What?"
oh yeah, this was before you. Back with my other employees, the Luxodon and the Goblin, we were mapping out the path between Fonnery Village and
The town,
Yes.
the town
Nicholas.
here turn.
Yeah, which is we discussed Nicholas before. One of the trade things. But as we were cutting through the forest, if I recall correctly, he called himself Orcus.
And to that, you see Frederick eyes just. You see him through the porcelain mask, where his neck and hands go just like stark white. His eyes are like really white, where they're clearly defined. And even though you can't see it, you can tell he has the expression of shock on his face.
We did have to flee that fight, but we did at least attempt it. I got a few good hits in. I do remember getting at least one good hit in on it.
And to that, the guy just writes down, "Okay."
We are brave.
We'd be might have been there. Just hear Firebeard muttering and that as he's trying to polishing the sword.
And the sword even says, "They were brave enough to fight orches? What madmen are they?"
That was fun. That was some good times. Me and that elephant went far. And there was a goblin involved too.
This is definitely an impressive
I had
track
fun with the goblin,
record.
too. I enjoyed playing with the
You
goblin.
know what? Looking at this track record, my boss would definitely want to talk to y'all. He might be willing to bump y'all up a letter or two as far as job postings.
what I'm not even going to argue about. That's fine. As long as it's too any less than two, I was feeling something. I know running away from work it had a negative effect, but
Okay, so here's the right one. Because I don't feel like going to 6 letters. It's just going to be E. E's the lowest ranking.
Okay. So we're looking for C now.
Yeah.
We're looking to get tier C.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll definitely
That was the
Think
low
about-
grade function, right?
look like a. We'll definitely look into boosting y'all up 1 or 2 grades.
Alright, so what can we see about doing that?
Return desk, job board, return desk.
Because we're eager to go ahead, accept, and start.
So yeah, let me just go ahead. You know what? Let me take this rap sheet into the.
I remember 6% return.
Lane and
I have 7% notes.
I thought I was going to get him with that one.
Yes.
I see when you don't say sharing.
Right.
But no, still got on. As long as I'm leaning to the right. we're good.
Alright, so take this into the box real quick. Y'all take a look at the job board, see what postings are already up that y'all are interested in. And I'll let y'all I'll come back out when it's time to let y'all know for y'all to talk.
Alright, so I say we need something that pays.
We want to look at the C tier.
I think we may have this, fellas.
Alright, so you go up to the C tier and y'all see
Look me in the ass.
let's see,
How many job postings do we see?
I forgot about the T-Rex.
Yeah, you forgot about Buddy. They don't know about Buddy.
Oh, wow.
my handy dandy dice.
Not me. I was about to roll to see which one we got. You're rolling to see how many we got.
So that one's 8 is the 10. No. These 10. B was 12.
C would be
8.
okay. That's the size we're trying to get. It's a C.
B
6, and then A would be 4.
I'm also doing this. Alright. So we see the D or the C column, there's only 8 job postings. And these range in difficulty from one, two, 4,
Which one's big D?
5,
So
10,
session.
10,
Yeah.
BT, 4, 11 to 15 we can see. So
Yeah, probably right.
what's up?
We were just saying we should probably just take a D so we can actually complete it this session. And
Yeah, just a small one. Not enough for anything.
So y'all want to go to the D column instead?
Yeah, they talked me down.
no. We want the clearance to be able to go for the C's,
Right.
but we're probably just going to go for a D.
Yeah, just we make a big fuss about it, but just like it sounds like something. It definitely sounds like something.
So clearance for the C's. So in the C column, you see something. You see creatures along the line of fighting things like an adult obelisk or air elementals. You see some dungeon crawls, and you see a wonder tree for some ancient artifacts that the museum person is looking at. In the you see more dangerous, escort missions, supply escort missions, particularly dealing with the riverboat, or particularly with the riverboat. There's stuff going on there. And for
We get to the riverboat.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody had good insight with it. Noticed that one of the boats was off.
Yeah, Frederick, that's right. Is that a Blackfoot?
Yeah, apparently.
More you learn, I guess.
they also dealing with ogre lords camps.
You know, we could probably take force with us. I bet it's been a while since we've exercised. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind slaughter.
And on this one, you see it's 10 giants. It's somewhere in.
We want the fourth one, the fourth board.
We're going to take force to slaughter some bookers.
Force hasn't made it up the city yet, has he?
I would say by now.
Fuck.
So
Wait, you have the stone to be able to communicate with it.
Yeah, he's there. Because, I mean, he's just going to get a weapon.
yeah,
And that would have given me.
I believe it's a spear.
I don't remember what it was. We can find another weapon.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he took full
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
So y'all take down one of the orc tribe missions,
Because he wouldn't want to kill him there over with.
and y'all. Well, do y'all want the ogre or do y'all want?
He's an ogre.
Probably was an ogre.
He's an ogre.
He's an ogre?
Yeah.
So we need to take the ogre.
Okay, so he's cool with killing his own kind.
Think so.
Okay, yeah. We'll take the ogre one.
All right, so y'all take down the ogre posting, and
I don't know. I don't play for us.
Yeah, but you know Forrest. He's your worker. He's worked for you for ages.
worked for Mayor for 70 years, which is way longer than anyone should.
Anyway, y'all take it over to the return desk.
How high up on the board is this? Is Firebird able to reach it?
If it's that,
I would say Frederick Craft.
okay, that's pretty.
I'm gonna use the longsword.
Up to his side, fix it. He brings it over to the return desk and says, "We would like to accept this job." And the receptionist looks at y'all and said, "All right, can I see y'all's membership card?"
We're still waiting on that, but
We just joined. We're supposed to be talking with.
Well,
The
as soon
head
as
lady?
y'all have- And so she slides the paper back to you and says, "As soon as y'all have a membership card," or she holds on to the paper and says, "As soon as y'all have a membership card, then I can grant y'all this request."
Okay. So now we're just kind of stuck waiting on
who took it up there again?
Frederick. Good.
And Frederick embarrassing me.
All right, and at this point, the representative or the competent comes back out and says, "Hello, yes, y'all can come in."
Yeah. Alright.
And y'all come in and y'all see a finely dressed woman in a green colored vest with not much of her cleavage showing, but just a little bit. Some high brown boots and black pants.
How tall is she?
Sitting at a desk. You don't know, she's sitting at a desk.
Well, we would still roughly be able to tell how tall she is. I guess the better question is,
Going based off the report,
how tall is the desk and how high does she want to be?
the fireman would probably just see over the desk.
Okay.
Uh,
See, that's my question.
Mayor sits on fire to
You-
the shoulder so she can see over the bed.
So you could probably guess that she's maybe about 5'7".
She's taller than me.
So I can talk.
And on the desk, you see a plaque that's called, or with the name Zimran
That
Kentura. Zimran Kentura.
Zimran Kentura. If I say that right. I'm not hearing the nose, so
Yeah, said it probably right.
as long as it's rough and I don't.
So I hear that y'all want to join our guild and negotiating some of the terms of our contracts
Yes, that's true.
to the general member contract.
Mayor fades to the background and lets the lawyer step in front.
And I'm looking at your accomplishments here. That will imply that some of them are quite significant.
There's somebody can speak up about the T-Rex.
What T-Rex? Oh, buddy. Yeah, I forgot all about the T-Rex that
Box it home.
one of my employees tamed. He,
Would you be able to rehire this employee?
you mean the Luxodon?
Yes.
I
I don't know. Am I able to rehire this employee?
mean, technically, yes.
Yes. Possibly, maybe I have to speak with them. They
If y'all-
left
if
for
you-
religious reasons, if I remember correctly.
If you can rehire them, we can come circle back around to animal taming, but until then, I'll put that as a side note. Since one of your other employees, or previous employees, managed to do so.
I mean, I think
That's
I
better.
think fair. I got pretty good at taming animals too, right? Had an ass, had a pearl bird, and I had
But
the
all of
fox.
All of those were bought. Well, most of them, Burger was bought, and so was the company.
Yeah, but they like
They were taken prior to you buying it.
To be fair, out of this here, what was the Azaron's name? He didn't tame the dino. He didn't tame Buddy. He just cast animal friendship on it, or whatever it's
you
called.
got it strong and tamed it. And therefore gained the power of the tame animal.
In any case, we will table that one until that employee can come back into your business.
I need to see how they're doing anyway.
So, what are y'all looking to get out of this? What are y'all looking to negotiate?
To be able to take at least C tier jobs and 7% back on returns.
So, tier jobs and 7%.
Roll to persuade.
She brings out what's that device called where the beads move around?
Abacus.
Yes,
Yeah.
she brings out her tablets.
I did know that, I just wasn't fast enough to say it.
Yes.
Is Firebeard able to give him what is it when another player does something they get an advantage on the rolls?
One is guidance if they have the spell. The other one is just lending a hand, but that depends on how high Firebeard's
Firebeard's persuasion is a nat 0.
I think all of our accomplishments should
I would say yes. With your accomplishments, you can get a
Advantage roll.
yeah. Let's roll. Ready?
1, 2. Alright, so persuasion, I rolled a dirty 20.
So you said 7%.
It's probably actually 21 considering he leveled it up.
So 7% back on gold.
Yeah.
How often would you be able to take jobs?
As soon as we're done with one.
Very well. I can authorize 7%.
Yeah, we
Right,
take
but-
the job as soon as we're done with one, but I mean, we do need at least 3 days to rest.
So 5
And
days.
prep.
So 5 days working for the guild, 3 days rest,
Yeah.
3 days off.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm running my own little thing too, so still got that going as well. It's not a part of the guild. They're just my accomplishments in getting into the guild. Well, our accomplishments, because I did have help with a lot of it.
Like, what turn sheet? I told you I can make it work.
So if you can do math, I'm sure of course can.
So, depending on the job, at least 3 days of rest in between each job.
Yes.
Well, that really depends on what happened in the job.
I'll leave that up to y'all's decision, but I will write that in the contract to say that at least 3 days of rest in between jobs, and then based on group's abilities.
Yeah, that'll work.
Grab this just in case we need it. Just in case I decide to go DM and I cast a fire roll.
So make sure I got all this right. You want to at least be in the C tier category of job improvement.
Yes, we want to be approved, be able to take C-tier jobs.
7% back to gold.
Yep.
Yield. That's the gold that's coming back to us.
Yes.
So
We keep 93%, y'all get 7%.
Sure. So, for example, if you take a C tier job, it's 75 gold, we would get back 5 gold.
Sounds fine.
Yeah. So,
Plus whatever else we find.
And then y'all will have at least 3 days of rest in between the jobs. And y'all can choose to come back and claim another job anytime y'all want. We just can't pressure y'all to take a job until y'all have had more than 3 days of rest.
well, like I said, it really depends on. Let's say we take a C-tier job, and it turned out to be no dangerous than a D-tier job. I mean,
We need,
what would we fight in a C-tier job?
we need at minimum
A giant?
well,
Could be.
No, I'm asking the DM because I'm trying to give
So as far
an
as
example
yeah,
here.
so as far as C tier jobs, y'all are most likely to encounter something between CR5 and CR10.
I was just trying to get a random monster to give an example.
a giant.
So, but on the low end of the C tier, which is the 5 CR, you could face something like an air element.
Okay, so
And then on the higher
the air elemental will be fine. Alright, let's say we were fighting an air elemental and the fight turned out to be not as strenuous as what was expected. That's what I was going for, but I forgot what I was saying.
So, in cases like that, if you say you take a C tier job, and it turned out that it was not as strenuous on y'all as y'all had expected it to be, you can come back, claim your reward, and then take another job. It is just to ensure that we don't pressure y'all into taking another job when y'all aren't ready for it.
Yeah.
So basically saying,
That's what I was.
saying like, let's say y'all do a job for 5, say y'all go off on a 5-day mission. Okay, and you use a good amount of your resources. Y'all come back, you turn in the request, I'll get y'all reward. We cannot then pressure y'all to go out on another until y'all have
That's another thing. C-tier mission expected 5 days. That's travel there and back and everything. Let's say it unexpected shit happens and it takes 8 days to get there and back. Do there, do the job, back, all of that. But there was something unexpected, like we had a little more trouble with this. This should have been higher up on the list type of trouble.
So in the event of that, let's say you go and fight an air element, but this air elemental turned out to have a cult backing or something of that nature that made it a higher risk than normal. Then y'all would get a greater allotted time frame for being off, essentially. But also, if brought back proof of that higher tier rating, we would pay y'all more. So
Vacation time also.
But that's basically what I'm hearing.
yeah.
There's sometimes we're going to want to take more than 3 days without being pressured into another job. Not often, but once or twice a year we take an extended break.
Holiday type situation. Birthday, something.
At least,
At least that's all I get. Holidays, birthday, that's something you get.
Okay, we can work with that.
and then, if a job, say a job proves more difficult, and then y'all want to come back, and, make it back. Y'all don't want to go on another C tier job. Y'all can always take E or D tier jobs. Y'all can always go lower. Y'all just can't go higher than this until y'all's notoriety develops.
Okay, so where do we sign?
Well, I'll write up the official contract because these are just my notes. So,
That's what I said, we.
That's what I'd say. Who's this we?
Your lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer does that. So. I saw that was Firebeard. I'm sitting here looking at your beard.
anyways, and then once I have the official
You know,
draft
playing
ready,
2 years.
I will call y'all back, and we will.
We've seen a job we were interested in. Are we able to go ahead and take it?
She turns to Jumpton. Jumpton, can you give them a temporary member's card until the contract has been signed? She said, and he says, yes, I will give them a temporary member's card. So he writes out a quick temporary member's card, or he pulls a sheet of paper out from underneath his clipboard, and he writes out a temporary member's card and hands it to Fred.
Yes. Anything further?
Not at this moment.
Okay, we're gonna turn back and head back to the reception desk to hand it to the lady.
This does look official. I do see Jockton's signature on here. All right, so here you go. Your work, no, ogre quest is your request.
It's an ogre board, right?
Yes, I do believe she takes the paper back, looks it over. Yes, it is an ogre board.
We do need to get detailed. We're just rushing through all of this.
Oh yes, it says there's an ogre encampment that has been terrorizing village or traveling merchants and supplying parts that are coming along the route. It is to the northwest or near
Oh, we changed maps.
no.
At this point, do you want to go ahead and contact the forest or your little thing to meet us at the gate?
Well, if he's heading towards that up there, he's gonna have to meet us there.
Depends how far out of the town has he made it this one. He's still got to check back here.
I think he's made it.
Because this is taking what, an hour, 2 hours maybe?
Yeah, I would say he hasn't made it like super far.
We could say meet us at whatever exit entrance,
Yeah.
and while she's getting changed back into adventuring gear, he should be able to make it back to the gate, right?
I would say so.
I mean, it's not gonna take her an hour to change it to her main.
DM said it should. DM said it would.
Okay.
So the ogre village is on Old Thrawn Road, which is out the gate and north. So that the road north is fuller on Old Thrawn Road. The ogre south here, according to this job posting.
Okay, so I tell Forrest to meet us in South Pier 4.
South Pier Run Force.
On meet us on that road near South Pier 4. They say I tell them we're buying over.
Yes. Balls.
Wait, ogres or orcs?
Ogres.
Ogres.
All right.
Goddamn.
And this back to you.
Tacos.
It's more run force.
Does Forrest have an actual character sheet?
He does.
That's an actual battle character.
Out of curiosity, can I see it? I'm just curious. His is different than mine. That's a different setup.
Best suits sports. I'm sure before he headed out, he went and got his gear just for fucking text. He's smart. He's smart. I let him do my books.
He's not that smart.
He's smart enough.
He's the smartest fire dude. He's smart enough. There's no disadvantage to him being there. He doesn't really.
He does like books, okay? He does good with my numbers. I come out good every year. Even if anybody looks at what I might owe
I'm saying
taxes.
0. We're based
So
on.
0 actually, as far as it's like average intelligence.
So I'm saying we're average.
So like they can do math, basic math, so like adding, subtracting, stuff that would involve keeping going.
Well, like I said, if somebody were to actually look at my books, I'd probably go through it. I probably need to go back behind him.
All right, so says while she is typing up that.
So with that, we're gonna head towards Mayor's shop to get everything set up and then head out.
Yes.
Don't mind grab four stuff there.
Did you put Forrest back up there?
All right.
He's over there.
Oh, this is.
That's force in his battle.
Oh, this is that'll be Forrest.
So AR's gonna be over there in her room.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What do y'all want to do? What is Frederick and Firebird?
I don't know what Frederick wants to do. Firebird's gonna sharpen the sword some more.
All right. So shoot. Yes. All right. So what else do y'all want to do in the meantime?
Frederick got some books and law shit he can study.
All I mean, it does. Not really gonna take that too damn long to change how. Anybody need to gear up?
He probably does. He doesn't have a line.
Did y'all tell her y'all started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That would be Midnight Merchants. With a Z. So why does he not have the things on this side too? So we're gonna be fighting shit like this.
but less armor.
Okay. Hopefully.
We're gonna be fighting shit that looks like force normal,
Okay.
but there's a lot of them.
Probably 3 or 4 of them.
Does Taka have a lesson, or is it just Taka?
It's just taco.
A lot more than that. We're talking a village here.
Oh.
Don't make a village with 3.
Well, he may be casting fireball. Just have
We are getting. That is why I was like, let's get forested on this. It will definitely help.
just have Black Lip lead to charge. Yep, fireball. Okay, now everybody go in.
He can ride on Force's shoulder or back, like grab onto the armor.
We can enshrine shoulder.
Because I mean, it'd give him a higher reach. His Force is like fucking 15 feet tall.
Let's see if we put it on here. 9'3".
9 foot. Okay, so he's 9 foot plus 6 foot from. Well, I mean, he'll be sitting down, so.
I mean,
9
he could
foot.
stand.
You might as well just say there's 12 foot right there that he can cast fireball. That gives him a better range, vision.
And we can hug legs.
Yes.
We can hide behind legs.
Yes. As long as Force doesn't get hurt, we're good.
My luck, he's gonna go down on my side.
We need to keep Taco alive too, third player.
So have y'all developed a battle strategy?
To a degree.
So we let Black Lip go in first to cast fireball.
Yes. On top of Force. That way he has a better angle.
So how many 5th level spells does he? How many level spells does he have now?
I don't think he has any fifth level spells yet.
But he's 5th level, so does that not mean he can? Does that mean he can cast him at 5th level spell?
He can cast him at fifth level spell, doesn't mean he has fifth level spells.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. How many spell slots does he have at the 4th and 5th level?
It's going on. Okay.
Alright, so we all meet up.
Yes. Alright. So y'all all down there at the end of the road.
Yeah. There we go. That'll work. They are in front of Force.
Raj, do you know how many spell slots you have?
We probably are going to have them. Whenever we play, probably going to have to angle this camera a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You can't really see it, so you just see the circles.
Yeah.
so fifth level, he has.
Okay, I thought this
He
way.
can know 3 cantrips and he knows 6 spells. Spell slots, he has 2. Slot levels are 3rd level. Invocations known are 3.
So he doesn't have any 4th or 5th level spell slots?
Nope.
Where does he get those spell slots?
At level 7. He gets 4th level at level 7, and then at 9th level he gets 5th. And that's all he gets. Can't go no higher than 50. That's the way that they made warlocks balance.
But they weren't expecting a warlock and a fireball.
Let's start killing shit.
So y'all can see force. This is to Thorn and Frederick. This is their first time seeing Forrest deck out in his battle gear. He just starts walking up saying, "What's up, boys?"
I
Oh,
don't think
my
I'll
boy.
the people scores. We'll have to do that on Discord.
So what's the
I don't
job?
know how well it'll.
What's the job, boss?
He's big and armory.
I mean that shows us a little bit better, but there's that glare.
We're going. I know I'm not boss, but we're going to kill some ogres.
I reckon I'm okay with that. We're testing out the lighting system, guys.
Well, we're just gonna have to build that glare. I was trying to get it out of there, but maybe we can see colors of forest now to a degree.
Do we know anything about the other ogres?
We know where they're set up at, and where they've been terrorizing folks.
That's a start.
You okay with letting Blacklip here ride your shoulders and cast fireball from the top of you?
As long as he don't hit me.
I don't think he plans to.
Alright. He reaches down, grabs Blacklip, puts him up on the shoulder.
I don't think that's gonna work,
I
man.
can make it work.
I don't think it will.
Motherfucker. He made work.
So now Thornton or Blacklip's just riding on the back of course. Don't fall off. So what's the battle plan?
Y'all go in first. He casts fireball.
You got a comment that says only you can prevent forest fire.
Or in this case, start them.
Anything else to this battle plan other than the start of it?
Win.
That's something we didn't really plan for. We figured fireball.
Sounds like a great strategy.
Well, what the fuck is your plan? I did not say it like that. I asked him, well, what would you have? What would you suggest?
He just dual wields his mace.
So
This is my plan.
basically the same plan we had after fireball.
Well, it's a lot harder for me to hide than for y'all to hide.
Wow. As I'm staring at his kneecap.
I mean, y'all could go in and scout out the town. See what's around.
Okay.
Forest, buddy. I'm a little loud. I can't really scout.
We need the Minotaur as well.
I'm sure one of y'all is fairly naked.
I have him +3 in stealth.
I say we just go in and just start shooting. Guns blazing. We got this.
Leroy Jenkins.
Exactly.
Leroy Jenkins
Okay.
it is.
How you've been in village
How many usually are in there?
before, right?
Oh,
Well, I mean, how often do you do?
Wait, so was this an ogre village terrorizing, or was this like two ogres that were just taking up resident and terrorizing?
Y'all don't know.
What did the letter say specifically? What did the job say specifically?
It says that there were ogres. An ogre camp
So
was
it's over camp, not an
Terrorizing merchants on the road.
yes,
So it's a camp, not a village.
yes.
So that makes it at least.
It could be 3.
We still need forest any damn way.
Oh yeah. And there's another one I didn't realize.
All right. I reckon these two can be ogres. This one.
I was gonna say we can use forest. It's not forest.
There you go.
Do you have actual ogres?
I do not.
Do you have at least a fourth big guy? Looks like an ogre.
When you want to use this,
Use the dash tree. The dash tree is another ogre.
Oh, here we go. Here's another ogre.
alright, yeah, that worked.
And what the sword?
We're gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully they're not as high level as we are.
Oh, that's probably about, yeah, that's a.
Alright. So, y'all continue to converse while I get this here ready.
So we make sure everybody understands the battle plan.
Stay behind forest until fireball.
High force till fireball. Then we spread out, find cover best we can, and try not to get clobbered. Don't spread out too far. We don't want to split the party. Do not split the party. But we don't want them, you know.
What if we just cast 2 fireballs?
That would be lovely, but we probably want to space them out, just in case. But we don't want to be clustered together, kind of like what we are now. 'Cause that makes it easy for if they like throw a boulder or something at us, like a cannon.
Forest can hit it back. You're talking to play baseball, right?
What the hell is baseball?
You're right. I don't know. You told him to hit balls with sticks, right?
Stickball?
Yeah. Stickball is fun.
I don't know. I taught him how to merchant. He already knew how to kill. And our cleric needs to stay back. So, I mean, help where you can, but I mean, we need you for healing.
30-foot cone.
Yeah, 30-foot radius. But see what that's kind of what I'm thinking. You're up at an angle, like you got the radius, but you've also got cone kind of aspect of it. And that's a pretty. They already should be aware that's a pretty decent fucking sniping perch. Eldritch Blast.
He does have Eldritch Blast.
Good.
So I could probably blast. Anyway, I just started blasting.
Yeah, we just burst in and started blasting. We didn't ask. Did it. And in the end, we came out with the booty. we talking big old booty. Like elbow boots, speedy booty. Flaming great sword, Charles Burl chicken. That was fucking sword. I have it on one of my characters. With my other DM. The motherfuckers of a power. It's just a rotisserie spit with 3 Charles Burl rotisserie chicken bones. It does like 3d12 plus some other shit. Jesus. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my sword and be like, well, I hope you're ready to hit some ogres. So on here, I do have that sword does 2d6 plus 5 damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm ready to hit some ogres. Ready to slice some dice.
Ooh,
There's one beside you now.
Especially since they've
this is a friendly ogre.
especially since they sound like they have
Wow,
not been
what's that?
obeying the law.
Oh yeah, unlike our buddy Forrest here, they've been ravaging merchants.
Oh no. I heard Forrest in his room. Sounds like he'd be ravishing some merchants all the time. I tried to beat her on the wall to tell him to shut up, then I remember that it's magic on him. Forrest got a nice house. Big old fucking house.
Can I see Forrest's character sheet again? Is this would this be a standard ogre?
Don't know.
That's out of curiosity. What is an ogre's typical dexterity?
Ogre's probably modified.
We can't
Actually, no,
know
it's
that.
actually fairly. It's about normal for an ogre.
Oh, well, I'd say we're not supposed to know that yet.
Have I fought an ogre before? History check. I want to see if I have fought an ogre before. So I'm part of
Technically,
the
I haven't fought before.
you know. That's an 8.
You do not recall fighting ogres.
Okay.
I don't think arguments me doing
Alright.
nothing to the side.
Alright, I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Ready?
Alright, so y'all are walking it down the road
See if I can do trip attack. I can make one prone.
a little ways.
We're gonna fuck shit up.
Y'all pretty much
Quick,
roll.
use hit foot.
Who's
Forrest and
who has a who has a
Frederick has a perception check.
passive perception?
My passive thing.
His is 14 minus 12.
So y'all
I believe. Okay.
Yeah, mine's the lowest at 12.
trying to
So I got 15 for my yard.
I'm pretty sure he'd have a higher passive being that tall.
Yeah. Ah,
All my work.
all your work. Down the shit there.
Woo! Made a stick.
Alright, so arrange how y'all want everything to be looking.
God damn it.
I'm getting a little far in the corner there.
I'm trying to get that
You
far.
can still see us?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. So as y'all are walking up, y'all see
Surprise, surprise, the ogre's dwarfing the door.
as y'all are walking up, y'all see like obviously not hiding very well. In the tree line, two ogres.
Oh, that was one.
Blacklip's gonna holler down. Now? Now?
Ah. Okay, so let's see how far apart are we? Nice. Would that fall under the radius of? You'd have to do a dead sensor between them.
If I hit one, I'm trying not to.
Yeah, you'll have to hit dead center in between them to get both of them. And we only see two.
Do you want me to make noise and try to lure him out? This is Firebeard.
Yes, cause a distraction. Try to lure them closer together, but away from us. I want to make that point clear.
So Firebeard's gonna go this way a little bit.
Alright.
So I can hold my sword one-handed, but I can't use it one. I've got my shield and my sword. I'm just gonna slam the hilt into my shield. Oi, fuck face!
So instead of your two-handed sword, we'll say it's your one-handed sword.
Okay.
Or your axe.
I'll
You
use
have
it.
an axe.
I got two hand axes.
So we'll say it's one of your hand axes that you're doing.
Actually, I think I got 4 hand axes, but you know.
We'll say it's one of your hand axes.
Because I throw them,
Yeah.
so I don't have to retrieve as often. I'm just sitting there clanking, making noise. Oi, fuck faces!
One of them kind of looks over.
I got some shiny gold!
I say that to myself. Show
Actually, let me see what movements.
them your cake.
Just turn around.
Nice juicy hair.
Alright, so the ogres look over at you, see that you're a dwarf. Both lick their lips
Oh, God.
as they start walking over. One turns around, grunts. They both begin walking over
So
toward.
are they closer now?
He was there, so they only have like 2 spaces in them. So 10, no, 20, 30, 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
I think you're just gonna have to do it. I don't think they're gonna get any closer to each other.
Okay.
In fact, I think they might be further apart.
They're in the radius. At this point, Blacklip's gonna aim dead between them
Okay.
and cast Fireball.
Okay, and that does mitigate force.
So Blackbeard. So how did Blackbeard do it?
Blackfoot.
Hey, fuckers! Fireball!
And so as he just roots his hand back and pushes them
Without the
forward.
mask on. The mask is raised
Okay.
place is just for your face.
Okay.
I get him with his
So the fire says the fire blast kind of like pulls in between his hands and blasts forward. You see it like kind of like a firework going on. Boom. So roll damage.
They also need to roll DC saves. Ooh.
Looking like a pretty decent fireball.
Yeah.
Oh.
34 damage.
34 damage ain't nothing to stop at. I mean, even if they do manage to save, they still take half.
Yeah.
So, I hope it wasn't a waste calling for us.
No, because he can have lumber back buttons.
That's fine.
Like, I'm pretty sure one of these ogres got a great skin or something. Yeah.
So neither one of them make that.
34 damage. Shoot them with on advantage right now because they don't know Mayari's there.
This is true. But I ain't rolled a distance yet.
Alright. So one is not prone.
Woo! Which one? Hopefully the one closest to me. Yes!
He's not prone. And then
The other one called a glimpse of the butthole.
the other one is, I would say, stunned for 1 turn.
Now do we roll?
Had to settle in.
Now roll the shot.
Purple. He is red. Damn. Oh. Well, we see who's going first. He's red. I don't remember. I'm gonna say he's from. Actually, I may go first.
For all the damn,
Who's who? Okay, so you'll go first, I'll go second.
19.
I got a 22. Do we need to roll forest?
I think that's the job.
Yes.
Cool, because they told me that's the favorite color, and my painted part of it's metal purple. And it's definitely not just me or color.
Alright. Who is. Who got somewhere between 20 and 15?
23.
22.
Okay, so it's going to be Ari, then
Firebeard. Then Taka got a 19.
Frederick,
A 9.
Yeah.
So, question: does this say? So it's a cantrip. Um, it's just spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels. Two beams at fifth level. So is that saying fifth level spell slot or fifth level as in since he's level 5, it'll create two beams then?
Yeah, fifth level of pick two beams.
Okay.
So you get 2 beams, Eldritch Blast.
From the top of Thor's shoulders.
Blasting in the testicles. Only to find out there it will fit off in fight with a thing like
Oh, he's going to have to hold on for dear life.
horse gonna charge that shit. I feel like
I'm going for the phone one. Yeah.
I go for stun.
That was my plan with Blacklip to cast Eldritch Blast and stun. So we get advantage on prone attacks, correct?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? We could all just target the weaker one.
Since he's prone.
Alright. So, first up is Mallory.
Alright, I was originally gonna go for one that was just stunned, but I'm thinking it would be beneficial to the call
It might be better to go for the stun one.
go for the stun one. Is going to
At this point, I have sheathed the hand axe. I have thrown the big sword.
that is 15 plus 5 to hit.
A dirty 20.
15 plus 5 to hit the stun.
Yep.
That is a hit.
And it is in the torso.
Alright.
Got one around here. Oh, that'd be 7 damage for the first shot. Ooh, that doesn't look that good. That would be 5, so 11
For the second shot? Or the hit?
To hit.
to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh shit, okay.
Or roll damage.
Motherfucking 7 again.
Where's that shot going?
Where is that shot going?
Right.
Right leg. Love those leg shots.
Alright. So your first shot was aimed at the torso, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you hit torso and right leg, and he lets out a scream of pain.
Okay, I bet he never felt something like that before.
As the bullet pierces through his skin,
That's not lead for you, bitch.
and you just see spurts of blood come out. What would you like to do now?
I Honestly, the second shot was my bonus action. So, the only thing I can really do now is move. That's no real point really get from somewhat behind Forrest until he starts running. So I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Fire here. What do you?
Alright. I'm gonna close the distance between me and the prone one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the great sword and go for the back of this neck right here.
All right.
Oh, that's a 14 to hit.
Roll damage.
Oh, 8.
The rolls are great. Damn, it sucks.
That's 8 total.
And then I'm gonna take my second attack.
Okay.
Same spot. That's a 15 to hit.
Roll damage.
That's better. That's 14 damage.
So as you rear back, you're coming from the neck pretty much.
Yeah.
If you rear back, you slice. And the sword tells you, do it again, you didn't go deep enough. So you drop back and bring it down. And the sword's like, yes, this'll do it. And it cut off the ogre's head. In one fatal swoop.
Oh, was that good for you? I need a cigarette.
As the prone ogre is now dead.
I wanna loot that body.
And you hear the sword say,
Make sure you get deep up that orc butt.
and you hear the ogre, and you hear the sword say, this is what you get for breaking the law. You filthy ogre.
I don't get a chance to loot that body right now, do I?
Do you blurt out what your sword said?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out, this is what you get for breaking the law. What is Taka gonna do?
What the fuck is talking
Yep.
about today?
Taco's up next.
I was thinking crossbows so they'll stay out of the
Yeah.
way, but I don't know what spells they got in it.
Guidance, light, spare the dying, told the dead, bless, fog cloud, healing word, shield of faith, thunder wave, cast a wind, lesser restoration, prayer, healing, and shatter. No thunderclap.
You know what? I think they are actually.
He has thunder wave. Who was it that had the clap?
What's it on?
What the Luxodon? It was either Cody. I think it was Cody's character. Though.
Yeah, that
Done the clap.
Yeah.
okay, so that is 13 plus 2. Taco's gonna shoot him with the crossbow.
A 15 to hit with a crossbow.
Roll damage.
The 6 and
Any additional damage? No. Alright.
I'm not real sure that I can't level them up. I think they need to also be leveled up. I don't know if they get another attack or not.
Find that out.
Alright, so we'll just call it in there. Um, there's the white mage, so we need to keep them safe.
Next is Forrest's turn. And Forrest is gonna shout to Frederick, hop off my back.
Oh, flip.
So Frederick hops off the back.
Yep.
Is he gonna try and do a flip?
No. He's
Alright.
just gonna safely glide down.
So as Forrest begins to charge forward, Frederick just kind of jumps back and falls down. So Forrest goes 10, 20, like just full charge, 30 into him, taking his. Since I find his weapon. Taking his great axe and swinging it into the guts of the ogre with the club. Attack. He gets a nat 20.
Ooh.
Holy shit, Forrest is not as rusty as I thought he was.
So I think that's a D6. Or I won't say that's the lowest. So let's see. Rears back. He slams the axe into the enemy ogre's guts, and causing the ogre to cough up blood. He looks at Forrest. Figure has a good perception.
14, 15, 13, 12.
Okay, so I'll say that all of y'all pretty much see this. You see the enemy ogre mouth something or say something to Forrest in giant.
You can understand, giant.
Taka.
Huh?
Taka understands game.
So what Taka understands by reading the giant or the ogre's lips is that more are coming.
So is Taka gonna yell that out?
Yeah, Taka's gonna say, I think they said more coming.
And with that, it is the male ogre's turn.
Isn't he stunned?
No, he just has.
Not he shouldn't be stunned anymore. That
Oh wait, no, he is still stunned because that was it's for one turn. So yeah,
Yeah, Blackwood hasn't been yet.
All right. So I would say that the male ogre is still stunned, especially after having Brad put it to the test. Perfect minutes.
he likes
Do I have a clear shot of him? I'll step this way so I can get a quick.
Frederick? I would say yeah that if you move over, you would have a clear shot. So
I'm gonna Frederick over to get a clear shot.
how many feet?
Enough to get a clear shot.
5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna cast Ogre's Blast. It's a 13 and a 15 to hit.
Actually, no, that was wrong. That was ogre. That was ogre's dead.
Yeah. You definitely got a turn to attack.
somebody in the side of the page of head.
That'd be good.
You like taking it, don't you?
That's 12 damage, 2 sixes.
Wake up with
All
the
right. So you said 12 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, so how does Frederick want to kill
Oh, I don't know. He was just kind of. Eldritch Blast!
Here you go.
Yeah, let's see. I got two of them. One into the torso, one into the left leg.
Alrighty, so after Forrest removes his axe, he sees an eldritch blast come from Frederick, blasting a hole through the torso and one in the left.
He left the whole leg.
Okay, and take off one of the ogre's legs. As the ogre then falls over to the ground, dead.
So is that combat? At this point, are we still in combat?
Y'all hear a crashing through the trees. It outruns. Crap. No.
He's like,
No. Because, I mean, he was right here. You'll hear crashing through the trees as one ogre runs up and pretty much tries to club you. Tries to club you, fighting.
Yeah, and prepared.
just the fact it's the.
23 to hit.
Something get hit.
Oh, what?
23 to hit.
And a hit.
All right.
So that was not.
So
To be
that
clear.
is-
That was not a surprise attack, correct?
not as defined by the alert.
Okay. Because like I was just making sure because I can't be surprised, and they can't have an advantage on attack rolls of being unseen by me.
And I mean, we did kind of was thinking there was going to be more.
So I'm saying that this is a surprise attack, not by hidden standards, but just by them running up on y'all. So fast. 'Cause it's not like they were trying to sneak out and attack. More like, I mean, they were crashing through the woods.
So yeah, I heard him clearly.
Yeah. So I'll give you a chance to dodge.
Okay.
I was just giving my
So what do I have to roll to dodge? Higher than a 23?
dexterity. Oh yeah, higher than a 23.
That's not gonna happen unless I get a nat 20. It's a 13.
So they run up and whack you with their club, causing 10 points of damage. 14 points of damage. My bad. Are you resistant to bludgeoning?
I'm resistant to all damage. Am I resistant? I mean, I take none.
If you're resistant to bludgeoning, it's 7 damage. If you're not resistant to bludgeoning, it is 14. It would be more by your armor, more or less, not your class.
Okay, no, I'm just resistant to poison damage.
So then the second ogre that charges out comes up and swings his sword down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay. Well, he swings his sword at Forrest.
Well, it appears like he got on him and when I'm ready to blow for him.
And that's Force's. Alright, and Force holds up his battle axe, blocks the sword swinging down as the ogre stands, as the two giants now stand. Two ogres now stand face to face. So you take 14 damage
I do.
and you're knocked prone.
How am I not wrong?
The Force.
Yeah, I have that.
But I say you're like a good bit shorter than them.
If not prone, you're at least not bad.
I can agree with that.
Okay, we'll say 20 feet back. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Alright, and they have to roll initiative.
What is your plan? I'm gonna kill you.
And with that, it goes back to the initial turn order of
Mayari?
and yep, with Frederick up on deck, or Firebird up on deck.
Well, now it comes to the decision of who's more important. The Avenging or Avenging Firebird.
I say Forrest can handle himself.
Yeah, but to hit
Now, Force block.
for a block,
Yeah.
hey, I don't want him to think we're not on the, you're gonna have the back.
You can shoot one of each.
Could, or I could just go forward and put your mix. So,
I'm just saying that one's lumbering at us. Although
that,
I have another plan.
that thing does have a pretty decent line. I do have a pretty decent line of sight on that.
I have another plan for that one.
I like the one giving head the forest. I have a pretty decent line of sight on that. Try not to see the head. But
Okay.
if you come look at this, it looks like you did the head.
Do I need to back him up one?
No.
No, I thought we didn't put a base on him.
He's got a base, I just don't. There we go. I just don't have it on. And he is broke because he's supposed to have two swords. But yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the ogre next to the headless ogre.
I mean, you could shoot one at Forrest. I have a plan for the one that's on the headless over. Yeah,
Okay, well I'm gonna shoot the one next to the forest.
as long as he doesn't get too close to Forrest.
Alright, so your deer. Okay, yep.
Because they only have the movement speed of 20.
40. But they have to do 2 blocks instead of 1.
Alright, so my first shot is 20.
Roll attack.
And the damage is 11. 11. The second attack is
24.
24, thank you. And
Roll
the
10.
damage is not very good, 4.
Are you aiming to hit a particular spot?
That's right, I need to roll my shots. First shot, right leg.
Alright.
Second shot,
Left.
left leg.
Okay, I can see that. So you hit him
What's up, Tonka? Glad you can find
once in each leg. And he glances over at you, but he's not concerned with you right now because he's currently fighting Forrest.
Good. That means I can get another good.
And with that, it is Firebeard's.
Come on, Firebeard, avenge yourself.
I'm gonna sidestep 1, 2, because I can go diagonally, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15. Step over here, and I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at this one. 18 to hit.
That would be a hit. Roll damage.
4. And then I'm gonna throw my other hand axe at him. 14 to hit.
Roll damage.
6. Do I need to roll to see where these hand axes are going? One's going in his left arm. The other one's going to his left leg.
So, your hand axes are now stuck in the which one?
This one.
Oh, wrong one. They are now stuck in his left arm. He just glances over at you, seeing who's attacking him, and then going back to Forrest.
And then when you yell, Forrest, when you get a chance, move.
Forrest just looks over and says, I'll make an opportunity, can't guarantee anything.
So I believe it's on Taka now.
Yes.
So it's on Tonka, and he's hoping we all die. So let's give him his wish. Let's see what skills he actually got. Let's do something other than keeping his ass safe. I ain't gonna make him do a death wish thing, but let's see what he's got.
Currently, as it sits, I have a plan.
I'm gonna look up.
Whether or not you get to enact your plans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Luckily, there's no wall for me to be pushed against.
so Hawkins is going to target the one. Yes, that one.
Okay.
With Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Is it missing any hit points?
It is not. It is not damaged as far as you can tell.
I don't know what you mean by saving points. But it's not damaged.
No, not as far as you can tell.
So it'll do.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to get the most damage out of this possible. So is the other one damaged? And
Yes.
So I have a line of sight on
The other one is hurt.
it. It looks like there is a line of sight. But I can see. Yeah.
I would say yes. There is a slim line of sight.
Alright, so you're going to use total dead on that one.
Oh,
Give me 2d12. Because we're technically at 5th level. You just need to make any saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. It needs to be.
He doesn't have his spell save.
it's 10 plus whatever his spell casting ability is.
His wisdom. What's his wisdom?
Plus,
3, so 13. 13.
and you got me 13.
Beat it. 19.
Okay, so, that kind of. That does everything he can make.
Alright, next up is Forest. So Forest will.
Taco wants got, the DM.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say the guys, but the DM specifically wants you to know the English.
Love you too, bro. Alright. So, Forest is going to take. It's going to push, make a strength check to push the other ogre off. So now he will go to do an unarmed strike, being a kick action. Ogre. Which he makes. Dealing 3 points of damage. Wait, how much was total then?
Total they did nothing because he made his wisdom saving throw.
Have a conversation between themselves at this point.
Alright.
I have a plan of standing over.
Cool.
So now I will say that this one is probably 5 feet back between the two. And Oak and Forrest is getting ready to get back into attack position.
Does Forrest want to move?
Go fuck you.
I think if Forrest
Does Black
runs away,
does Blackfoot get the opportunity to yell at his plan to Forrest before Forrest just Forrest shoots?
communication can take place at any point.
I would like to make him aware that I plan to cast a fireball.
Forrest has heard, says, "Okay, moving." And 10, 20.
No. Are they technically both inside of this radius at this point?
Where are you trying to put it?
Where both of them are in the radius.
This one would be, I would say yes.
His
This
arm?
one,
Part of his arm's in the radius.
I would say he would automatically make his wisdom saving throw.
I can
Yes,
live
he
with
would
that.
technically be in the radius.
I can live with that.
Okay.
But that all changes, if he gets to move before me and
Yeah.
moves.
Alright. So the sword ogre is next. And because he's focused on Forrest, I'm gonna say he follows Forrest in his as far as what he does. So he moves over there as well. And he attacks Forrest. That one's a hit. So
Force got hit. Oh no.
that is.
Force, don't die.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Fireballs we got.
Got at least two.
So,
You had you second one in?
No.
the ogre with the sword comes down, slashes in front of Forrest, causes a gash to on Forrest's chest.
Now I have to put a fucking scar on Force.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ass.
Did you see a scar match whip your own when it's dead?
Well,
Then-
I'm not gonna be able to do it on that.
He goes to make another attack. That one's a hit. And now it's pretty much another gash and an X pattern across his chest.
Fucking ass.
And that will be all for Sword Ogre's turn.
So is it the other ogre's turn?
Yep. Next is it's the female ogre, and she will run. Well, she can't really step over, so 10, 20, 30, 40. She will run up to Blacklip or Frederick. Well, she only gets that one, so she's running towards Frederick.
Is it Frederick's turn?
Yes, it is Frederick's.
Frederick's gonna back the fuck up and cast Fireball,
All right.
aiming straight for her face.
All right. Roll with disadvantage if you're.
Calling a shot.
Oh, well, not calling the shot, but like just aiming for her. It's an ogre, giant area
Yeah.
up in this area.
Okay.
And that's why we introduced this damn thing to get past that.
So do you want me to roll this to see where you
Sure.
left arm?
Okay.
Ooh, ooh. That's 8, 12, 20, okay, 30.
30? Damn.
Gotta make it,
Wisdom saving throw.
I think
it's
it's dexterity.
it's dexterity. So that would be 30 damage.
So, as the fire and smoke begin to clear, you see that she is kneeling there, fur singed. Parts of her body have been burned. And her flesh is melting off. She is now mad. And you see her gritted teeth and fiery red eyes.
She's in her rage.
You've opened up that fiery passion inside her.
And with that, it is Maori's.
I'll focus on this one.
Yeah. Mayor's gonna have to say yeah on that one. You know what, I'm gonna use 2 Dragonite down. Ooh. Okay, so the first shot is a 14 to hit.
Alright. To the one over here.
The one that's raging.
It's a roll damage.
7.
Alright.
And the second one is a 11 to hit.
Roll damage.
Okay. That would be an 8 damage.
Alright.
And Mayari is going to move a little closer.
As fire off your guns, where do you hit?
That's correct. Left leg. I like them legs. Hey, torso.
Alright, so again, causing little blood spurts to pop out. As trails of blood now run down from the bullet holes.
I don't think they did anything but make it worse.
And then it is Firebeard's turn next.
Firebeard goes stomp bitch.
What size are ogres?
Large, I mean.
Okay. Five, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna get close to forest, kind of like in between forest and the other guy. Well, really dumb actually.
Don't end brave.
We're gonna come from the side.
Okay.
I still have 5 feet I can move.
Are you going to suplex?
I wish. I'm gonna try to make 2 attacks with my with the counter blade, and I'm gonna expend some superiority dice to try to make a trip attack.
Alright.
Oh, that's fancy for you.
I need to get a D8 up. Anyway, first attack, 19 to hit. Got D8.
Roll damage.
That's what 2d6 and D8. 10, 15, and it has to make a saving throw, a strength saving throw.
Alright. So strength.
Yeah,
17.
it'll make it.
Well, we know they're not very dexterous.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping it was a deck save, but it's a strength save.
They can pass a wisdom and a strength save, not a dex save. Someone should report. See if they can pass the
Okay,
constitution
yeah,
save.
it's 21 total for
They make it. Roll for second attack.
you.
15.
Total.
For
Still
the
damage.
attack. I might also expend another superiority dice to do the same.
Have you actually rolled any damage yet?
Yeah, 15.
15 for the first one?
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's 11, 13. Make another strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
All right, Lord.
I tried.
What would you do?
So, how much damage on that second one?
13. Trying to trip him up. I would have knocked him prone.
Step on your ankles.
I'm assuming I'm not trying to call my shot, but I'm assuming based on my character's positioning, I'm going for that left leg.
That's about as high as you can get on it anyway.
You may think I could
So at this
get
point,
a tendon in the back
so
of
you
me.
slash his leg. You're pretty much aiming for the tendon.
I'm not trying to call my shot, but if I manage to knock him down, I would up the fact that I call like his tendon or something right here to give out.
Okay, so I would say that you cut very deeply. You swipe twice in the same area and cut deeply, but not enough to hit his tendon.
I'm going to take a step backwards.
With that, now Spiderbeard's now it's Taco's turn. With
Now,
Forrest up on deck.
Either one of them are available for total death.
Try to hold that again.
On which one?
The raging one. Alright, let's see. Let's get it somehow I should. That's a night. Wait. They need to roll a save. I don't need to roll.
Oh, damn.
They need to be 13. With
Alright, here's to hoping they don't.
18.
Damn it.
motherfucker.
Should have just went with the crossbow.
Yeah, since crossbow never misses. Alright, Hawk is gonna move a little bit closer to the forest as well.
Alright. And Forrest.
What's his movement speed?
Uh,
I don't know.
30, I think.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's fine right now.
Alright.
Alright. So now it's Forrest's turn, and he's going to make an attack on the Ogre of the Swords. So as he swings his battle axe down, the ogre kind of backs up, and Forrest misses his attack.
Oh no! We kind of needed him to hit that one. We're kind of drawing the other problem toward him.
I'm out of fireballs.
No extra attack.
Well, it would take an entire action for me, or an entire turn for me to switch one of my cylinders out.
Alright, next is the Sword Ogre's turn. That's a hit on Forrest.
long as he doesn't die, he has a response. He has a reaction.
That's a hit, of course.
So you can.
Forrest is going to dodge. He does dodge.
Let Forrest is there.
So just because he uses 2 third level spell slots, he still has a second and first level spell slots.
He just don't have fireball.
That's fine. Yeah, shall I should
Alright. So now Forrest has a gash across his stomach.
Right, so basically just next with 11.
Yep. Alrighty. Next is the female ogre's turn. She is going to 10, 20, 30, 40, and all up to Frederick. And she is going to make an attack on Frederick.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Keenan.
18 to hit.
That hits.
That hurts.
Four damage.
4 damage?
Yep.
Alright, as a reaction, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Um, Gonna make dexterity saving throw. Make a dexterity saving throw.
15.
I do not believe that is that is not a dexterity. That does not succeed. Does not succeed. Ooh! 16. 25.
And with that, alright, so how does she die?
God damn, 2-shot, bitch.
Damn.
Oh,
Keep in mind, they already did some damage too.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I will not deny that 2-shot.
You point a finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage and a third because I'm casting it at the second level.
Alright.
I don't know. Be creative with it. She's getting surrounded by fire.
So, as Frederick points his finger and says, her flesh that was burnt along her singed hair reignites as it slowly spreads over her body. The flames go from like a reddish orange to a dark tinted red with wisp of black flames at the bed closest to her body. As the fire spreads over her and she screams in agony. Firebeard, make a Constitution saving throw.
I have a new sentient weapon. Can that help me out of these?
I'll say sure.
So I would get roll with advantage.
Yes.
It's Constitution.
Yeah.
Good. Nat 20 plus 6.
So your sword picking up on your distress says, calm down, buddy. Remember where you are. Remember, you're not where you think you are.
Thank God, because the
Focus
other
on the
wasn't.
fight. And you listen to, and because you're mentally connected with your sword, he's able to reach you, and you're able to hear his voice. And it's you started to go into your world. Everything from your previous fights coming to you, everything then slowly goes back to where you actually are. we're able to stay focused on the task at hand.
Okay. Now it's back to Maori.
Nope, Frederick.
Oh shit!
Because that was his
That was a reaction. Yeah.
Wow. I thought that was a fucking attack for a minute there.
That was just your reaction to deal 25 damage.
Jesus.
Does he have a clear line of sight on the other? I'd say so.
It's
Right.
between forces.
here. It's hard to say because that goes that way. So I would say he has a partial line of sight.
Well, he could literally just get right here, right?
Yeah.
2 Eldritch Blast.
Now, what would we have to bring back as proof of the task being done? I mean, I think a head would be a little much.
I'm taking the head back. I got the big jaw. I don't think I add anything to these, right? Do I have a modifier for casting Eldritch Blast?
I don't think so.
11 and 13.
So that's the 2 damage.
No, that's 2 to hit.
Both are hit full damage.
12 damage.
Total.
Yeah.
He is severely wounded, but stubborn and so unyielding. As far as what to grab,
We have a head we can take back.
let's say the head would do suffice.
I get to place it on the desk.
That works for me.
Actually, you know what? Such a short distance away, they can have someone come out, verify, and then come back within a day. So y'all would get y'all's money at the end of the day.
So we need to make sure we search the camps if they are camped nearby. For anybody.
Loot that body.
I know I'm getting ahead of the game here, but I mean, this is take place.
AR?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I crawl out between, I crawl between Fort's leg and get in front of it.
Oh god. This thing falls forward.
So that's a 21 for the first shot and a 18 for the second shot.
So 21 and 18.
Yep.
Roll damage.
Damage is 6.
Alright.
Second damage is 9. And I hit left leg.
I've been slashing at the left leg.
And torso.
I don't say you crawl. I say you run up, jump through Force, kind of like a sliding jump through Force's legs, climb up, go bang, bang.
Hey, come up the other side?
Sure.
Okay, that works.
And then, as the ogre begins to fall forward, and Force backs up, seeing that the ogre is falling forward,
Is it dead?
and he hits the ground. With no movement, no breathing, no nothing.
Do I know that he's dead for sure?
Don't
So,
touch.
it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna roll it, cause he's prone now, right? I'm gonna roll to take his head off. That's either a nat 1 or that is a 24. I'm going with a 24.
Yeah. So it's 24. You slice through his head clean.
Cool. Anybody got a pike? I got 2 heads.
I'm sure we are surrounded by woods. I'm sure we found right.
I'm gonna loot his body so I can get my weapons back. He does have my 2 hand axes.
All right.
Yeah, we need to loot the bodies and we need to loot the camp.
So you go over, collect your 2-handed axe. Y'all look over the rest of the bodies. Y'all don't find anything of special value to take.
I want the heads. Do any of these weapons look good for forest?
He might like that sword, maybe.
Or just kind of goes over there, picks up the sword, says, "Nice sword," and then kind of puts it on his back strap.
Yeah, he got a sword. And I guess we don't really need that spear. Alright, so we moved their camp since there's nothing on them.
Alright. So you'll go to the camp and you'll find a manner of different equipment, such as elven made swords, dwarven made swords, and armor, along with various supplies.
I put all the weapons and armor in my bag for me.
Okay.
They should all fit. Shouldn't be that many of them. What supplies?
We'll say some clothing, food.
Just general good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I also put that in the bag of holding.
Down your bag of holding. It's 500.
So
if you go to put
someone else has a bag of holding.
As you go to put the remainder of stuff into your bag of holding, you find it becoming difficult to put all that in.
Okay, so at this point in time, I asked if anybody else has a bag of holding.
I ain't got a bag of holding, but I can tow.
Okay, we're gonna have to take some of this shit down.
I'm assuming we brought the cart.
Just say I brought the cart.
That was my plan, to bring the cart. I was planning to drive the cart.
But did y'all say I
No, we did. We just came out here. Yeah, we can't put them over too hard.
Can we? Okay, so here's an idea that Firebeard had. Because, being from the military, he has this random idea. Can we take one of their tents? I'm assuming they have a tent for their camp.
Yeah.
Flatten it out, put the shit in the center of it, kind of fold it up and have forage to drain.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Bundle it together and
y'all could, yeah.
That's what we do.
whatever. And if that's a little heavy for the rest.
Do I see any better armor than what I'm wearing? I'm wearing chainmail apparently.
So before I put any of the armor in there, let him know. Okay.
Are you a dwarven made armor? Elven made armor?
Dwarven is there.
All the heavy shit I'm pretty much carrying back home. I technically have two, but one of them's just big enough to hold my ammo.
You said you have what on? Fiber. What do you have on?
I currently have chainmail on.
So you see a few things such as breastplates, half plates, scale mail, see some medium armor. You don't really see any more heavy armor.
Do you think that would give me better
Depends on what your dexterity modifier is.
+1? So I'm a 13 in dexterity.
I mean, you could do half plate, which would just give you the same with what you already have.
This is saying I have to have 15 plus in dexterity.
What are you looking at?
Armor D&D 5th edition.
Which
Well,
one are
that was
you
really
looking
good. Let me look at D&D.
at? Because there's AC, which is that. Then there's plus your dexterity modifier.
Hell, all I see is shit I can sell on my store and get more money. That's all these weapons are to me.
I don't know. So nothing that's going to change my AC currently.
Alright, so this is something that you see.
Okay.
I'll say it's like a dull iron because it's made to look like stone.
Ooh, I do like that.
It is Mormon inspired.
Does that change my AC?
It does. It takes from a 16 to 17, but you have a disadvantage on stealth. You need a strength of 15.
I got a strength of 16.
So
What is that called?
splint armor.
Dwarven stone armor.
If you
You stand really still near stone, you go camouflage.
Can we add that?
let's say you're harder to detect.
That makes my AC now 20. I'll give you my chainmail. How much is chainmail worth?
75 gold pieces. If unused.
If used, how much is it worth?
Cut it in half. 75 and a half.
That's still
Take 35 off my what?
sure.
Alright. So y'all,
Do we see any interesting weapons?
what type of weapons are you doing?
I'm proficient in all of it.
Keep in mind, you also just got a weapon.
Yeah.
Do I see any fancy hand axes?
You see one that this may be more for decorative uses rather than actual practical use.
I'm not worried about it.
It's still the damage.
I may make it my new insignia.
It's up to you.
Nah. I will take it though, just so I have it's just so I have an extra hand axe.
Still do damage. Even if that's less than normal.
It's Frederick looking pretty Frederick over weapons.
Let me see.
And I wouldn't know about that. They do, my understanding, they wouldn't really give a shit about materials. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm pretty sure if we find something nice, we'll go back. Run for something.
I'm waiting to see.
Also, y'all find 300 pieces of gold.
So
If
we
they
owe,
can.
so we owe them back 21 gold.
Yes.
Alright. So I hand the 21 gold to the lawyer. Tell him that's what we owe the thing.
So at least 279 would be split 5 ways. We can't leave Forrest out.
That's Alex's decision there. Or minority decision there.
I mean, it does make a good point. He did try to help.
Alright. So in that case, it'd be 55 divided up. Or semi.
55.8. But
So 55 with an extra gold piece. Like, whoever wants to go.
That extra gold piece goes to
there's 4 extra gold pieces.
that goes to
Okay.
the house at 55.
Yeah. He said not that he can think of.
So good.
So wait, do we get any profit off of you selling all the weapons and other?
Well, I pay y'all. I pay y'all. Wait,
Oh, I haven't got paid yet from working for you.
we did all that last session.
I only have 63 gold in my name. Oh, and we'll get an additional 75 upon returning.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay.
Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Whoops.
I mean, at 35, you go. I'm 31.
I still owe you 325, so you want to just take it from that?
That's why.
Yeah, I just never took it down.
I'm just fucking take.
For the 75 gold is being split among the 4.
Yes.
Well, most of everything that Maori gets goes straight to the shop.
Okay.
Gotta keep it afloat. And she uses it for her personal gain too, so.
Alright.
Alright,
Alright, so you'll make it back to the merchant guild.
We have my heads on a spike.
Forrest helped you out by breaking a couple branches down, putting your 2 heads on. You'll make it back to the merchant's guild. Y'all turn the posting and let them know where to find it and what to specifically look for, being the 2 heads on a spike. And represent the good out there. What y'all want to do? And while they're doing that, the
Wait,
Zimran called y'all back into her office to have Frederick look over the contract and y'all to sign.
alright. Now, did you chop off all their heads?
No, just two of them.
Okay, 'cause I thought you chopped off one of their heads.
Mm-mm.
But say if you did, we can take the other two heads, put them on a pipe, and strap them to like some leather or something, so you can wear and get a boost in like intimidation or something.
I figured we'd stake them outside the shop.
We're trying to bring in customers.
Fine, I'll stake them outside my house.
But if you didn't get them, then
Okay. So this contract is between the Midnight Merchants, Thorn Firebeard, Frederick Blacklip, Mayari Azaron, and Taka the Mentor. This contract outlines that because of the group's feats, they are elevated to C-tier job postings. The Midnight Merchants will be granted at least 3 days of rest before being pressured to take another job. They are also allotted 2 weeks of vacation time to be used how they wish. On all jobs, there is to be a 7% return to the guild on all jobs, there is to be a 7% return to the guild on all jobs completed. The Midnight Merchants are to start effective date.
basically immediately. Because we just completed a fucking quest.
Yeah. That's why it's today.
I'm gonna roll insight check just to make sure I don't find anything weird with it.
Or
13.
Right in between line 5 and line 27.
There's some fine print I couldn't read.
Yeah.
13.
Looks fairly standard.
Okay.
Looks like it's out over everything that y'all discussed. And then because it was a D rank mission, it is a 3 gold return.
3 gold return?
Yeah.
Did you get 3 gold for doing it?
No, we paid them 3 gold.
Oh.
I thought it was 21 gold.
No, 21 gold for the loot we found.
Oh,
Because they get 7% of all the gold we found.
okay. So we give them 3 more points.
Yeah, so 24 gold. And then we split how much?
50 gold because it's D rank.
You know what? Mayari lets her employees have.
So divided by 3. This is 50 minus 3, and 47 divided by 3. That'd be 15 gold pieces.
Yeah, cool.
But like,
Since Taka technically doesn't work for me, he doesn't.
so instead of 3, it's just 2.
Well, we gotta pay force.
So force gets the extra, it's another 15.
You don't think I just make him work for free, do you?
So are we actually putting signatures on this thing? I'll tell you do the signatures. We each sign it.
I don't think I've ever actually tried writing in person. Anyway.
Alright, gentlemen and ladies online, that will be it for tonight's episode. Thank y'all for joining. Tonight and great week coming up. Be sure to check back with us in a little over a year.
As far as the Azaron Chronicles, but I can't get ready by the some date next month, maybe. But we will see y'all in the next